So, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. First card for masculine is the Juggler. Trying to keep the balance, trying to take care of some things, maybe even align himself, aligning chakras, trying to be balanced, trying to keep his balance. Let's see. And that could go to Juggler of other things as well, not just life, finances, home, career, time. Mutual energy, we have nature. Maybe connecting with nature, spending more time in nature. Again, being grounded. Tapping into their third eye in order to see a little bit more clearly. Alright, and for feminine, meditation. Being a little bit more in tune as far as meditation goes, a lot of alignment, a lot of balance. Notice the sitting stance. Meditating, trying to get some answers, trying to find inner peace, centeredness, tapping into a higher source of knowledge or understanding, mental clarity and spirituality. It's all interconnected with the meditation card, so that could come from different places as well. Underneath the deck, the energy of celebration. So let's talk about it and see what's going on. How are we feeling today? How are we feeling today? Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. How are we feeling? Page of Swords, getting messages, getting downloads, observing, learning, watching, getting that type of information in order to move on the calmer waters, to move away from a turbulent mindset, mental conflict, things that weren't as smooth as they possibly could be. It's the energy of moving on, trying to find that balance, trying to get that knowledge, get that information in order to move forward to smoother waters. But we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which tells me maybe even nurturing oneself, being a little bit more grounded, mothering, soft hearted as far as how we take care of ourselves as well as others. Being patient, waiting for things to grow, to invest and get a return on investment within that. Yeah, waiting for the messages, waiting for the downloads. I think he's just waiting for mental clarity because I'm getting a lot of air here. Trying to find the balance. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. What about the Ten of Pentacles? Long term. Okay, getting downloads. So how to obtain that long-term stability, that success, that one, the financial stability part, but two, the Ten of Pentacles doesn't always go down to finances. It goes to internal stability, external stability, and stability in the home, stability in a family situation, not being confused about it anymore, gaining that. He's waiting, he's being patient to get that stability, so it's no longer confusing. There's no longer any options. There's no longer any choices or decisions or emotional confusion involved. Yeah, temperance. He's trying to go with the flow, trying to make sure there's enough healing, there's enough patience involved within the situation. Yeah, waiting and taking his time, moving slow and methodical, taking things step by step. Moving slow but in control of his actions. Being very disciplined, very, very analytical on how to turn things around. It's knowing how to get things shifted in the right way, in a positive way, and even consulting a higher source, looking at that bigger picture, looking at things from a higher perspective. It's maybe even praying. It could go back to that meditative, yeah. To get a clear mind, it's being at a resting, healing place, a mental break, a pause, more meditative poses, more meditative actions being taken to find solutions, to get answers, to get clarity, to get understanding. And again, getting on stable ground, taking the steps, the first initial steps, yeah, to make a decision, resting, healing, trying to make a decision. On getting a fresh start, new beginning, ascending. It's what he's manifesting. He's trying to bring that about in a new cycle. He's wanting victory and success with strength and courage for a strong foundation, stability, home, a strong home energy. I'm getting maybe even laying the ground for his foundation for himself, maybe even a home by himself. I don't little bit pieces of that, if trying to do it on his own, trying to get his stability on his own, lay that foundation for himself. A lot of earth and air, one water, which the confusion and the options are no more. No longer daydreaming about it. He wants it to become a reality. It's like he's hoping, praying. Alright. Meditating. Feminine, gaining that fresh start, new beginning. That was at the bottom of the deck for masculine. Meditation after walking away. So finding a new beginning, but unclear as well. There's a lack of truth, lack of clarity on how to collaborate, come together, put in the work, do the work, what to work on. Ten of Cups sideways. It's not really clear on how to collaborate, how to bring this Ten of Cups forth, how to achieve it, how to accomplish it, how to be fulfilled. Yeah, Ten of Cups coming out with the Five of Cups in the bottom of the deck, which is a total disappointment, sadness, loss, regrets, even a mourning period over the loss. I feel like she's unclear. She wants the Ten of Cups. She's not sure how to build or make something work. Knowing that the Ten of Cups is what she's looking for, she's still weighing her options. She's kind of trying to keep the balance as well, in order to make that judgment call here. Let's see what else. Feminine. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing herself, taking care of herself. What else do we have here? Healing. Okay, so she's in a healing phase as well. Well, I don't want to say masculine was. I think more masculine with the Four of Swords. Yes, it's a healing period. It's a pause. It's a mental break of where I'm going to go tap in and listen to what my mind is saying. Where feminine as just not having the mental clarity. So she had to turn her back. She had to walk away from certain things and things she held near to her heart that, isn't getting her anywhere at this point. The Three of Pentacles is the idea of collaboration and putting in the hard work, learning something new, as far as maybe a new craft, a new hobby, something to work on, as far as one, finances, or two, something you do with your hands, something you physically do, like a craft, right? You just kind of weighing your options on how to get fulfilled. You're not sure. So again, we have her taking care of herself and healing. One more for feminine. Yeah, healing from a painful ending, feeling backstabbed, betrayed. I'm also putting an end to, again, those thought patterns, the things she had to walk away. She emotionally held on to, putting an end to that. She's making a positive change as well. Protecting herself from tower moments and things crashing down around her, beginning a new cycle again with success and going after what she wants, her desires. She's patiently waiting and moving slowly as well, beginning to take action. Let's see here. It's funny that the cards are in the same sequence. Let's go ahead and talk about nature. A lot of times we get to a point in our life where we have to walk away from things and close out some things, certain behaviors, in order to get that new beginning and to clear up our mind mentally. We have to get a lot of junk out of us, whether it be thoughts, whether it be emotions, whether it be things that we have learned along the way that just, it doesn't carry over to where we're trying to go. So kudos, feminine. I would say continue the balance, keep the balance, continue to heal. The clarity will come. As far as masculine, the downloads, and the clarity, observing and watching, trying to retain the knowledge and learning is the best way. Sometimes it comes in fast, sometimes it comes in slow. So just, take what you can and process it. Trust yourself and the information that you're receiving in order to move forward and go towards what you're trying to do. It's a slow motivation, but it is definitely, you guys are taking care of yourself, going within, through a transformation of this relationship, so you guys can take a leap of faith that there's some type of conflict got you guys scared. You had to emotionally mature something took place. It was a rift, and you know, there was needing of some work, some discipline, some patience, and emotional maturity at this time. We do things in increments. We can't expect everything to be changed, you know, from 1 second to the next. We can't expect for a person to change from one day to the next. Some changes just kind of fall off on their own. Some changes dissipate with time. Some changes, you know, they kind of hang around and have a way of going away and creeping right back. So it's a process. It is definitely a process. Let's talk about nature. Let's get some clear energy. I feel like you guys are strongly holding on to the relationship, though. You guys are trying to hold back and make a judgment call. I feel like you want to move forward. You want to keep going and overcome the challenges here. Let's talk about nature. Oh, that went all kind of crazy. Yeah. Having those emotions, tapping into, and I'm going to scoot that back just a little bit. Having that emotional maturity, being stable emotionally, gathering your feelings, having a lot of them, having them deep and within you, which would be more High Priestess energy. Again, very intuitive, very in the know. The King of Cups with the High Priestess it's you guys resisting and holding your feelings back, not overly giving emotionally, knowing what that could cause, tuning into your knowledge, your understanding of things, more water energy, hangman. You're not doing anything until you become enlightened, and that's a mature thing to do. As far as the King of Cups is involved, you hold those emotions back because you're moving in silence. You're not revealing anything. Keeping quiet. The High Priestess is said to be typically alone, so maybe a little bit to yourselves, a little bit withdrawn, very quiet. But it tells me that you guys are trying to gain some type of perspective, some type of mindset, some type of new mindset and understanding, right? Let's keep going. Nature. I keep getting overcoming abandonment, feeling lack, overcoming poverty mindset, or even just a lack there of finances. So just having success, overcoming that, having victory, overcoming the struggle of abandonment, overcoming the challenge of, being abandoned. I feel like you both have, the disappointment, the sadness, the loss, the regrets, the mourning period. I feel like you guys are overcoming that challenge. Okay. But we're not communicating. There's no movement. There's no action being taken. 8 of Wands in reverse. Because there's slow progress there. Let's see here. Heartbreaking. Okay, not speaking to each other. No forward movement is causing heartbreak. Controlling obsessive thoughts that needs to be tempered and worked on in order for a new beginning to come about for this relationship. You need. It's saying you guys are slowly moving towards choosing a path and direction. A little bit nervous about the conflict that took place and holding back, but you guys want to take a leap of faith towards balancing this out, which is a heavy burden for you guys. It's a lot of weight. Let's get some more for nature. Waiting, being patient, waiting for your ships to come in. It's a waiting period of expectation. It's a card of travel. It's expecting movement, expecting something to come in or to go somewhere, and just trying to persevere and overcome. Again, having that success over abandonment issue, or even feeling left out. Let's say FOMO, fear of missing out. Yeah, you're trying to gain your stability. You're trying to become a little bit more grounded in order to make a judgment, to go after what exactly you want, to be fulfilled, to be happy. Oh yeah, you guys are following your emotions to stand your ground because of the heaviness. It's standing strong. You guys are in manifestation mode. You're trying to be, again, with the King of Pentacles coming out, stable, emotionally stable, grounded, rooted, having the strength, having the courage, the willpower in order to manifest what exactly it is that you're trying to manifest. So let's take a look on the inside and see what's going on. Grounding yourself would bring balance here. And that's why we say connect to nature. Let's see, what do we have here? Masculines is nothing but earth and air. Feminine, earth, air, water. No fire. I feel like that meditation will bring forth that Ace of Wands, spark something within you, get you going, get you moving, get you motivated. The fire within this mutual energy is patient. It's a lack of energy. It is success. A move that was made or something done to overcome, but it was feeling the lack. Not communicating, has you guys sad. Not taking action or exchanging that back and forth energy has you guys sad. So I feel the energy of, I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to bring something forth. I'm going to get something. I'm going to become emotionally stable and follow my intuition, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep moving forward. So it's the energy of just, going with the flow of what things are, the way things are. So it's all good. Page of Swords. We have Elemental of Earth here with the Page of Swords. Just getting on stable ground, taking those necessary steps, having the potential to move forward. Yeah, getting stable, looking for answers within his questions. But I think he's trying to learn that he's starting to learn that he already has the answers. So that goes back to the mental break, the mental pause, trying to get those downloads, trying to get that information. And it's not just for masculine. We all have the answers. We ask questions that we know the answers to. If I say, why am I always alone? Okay, well, you're always alone. Do you draw people in? Do you invite people over? Do you go out and try and spend time with others. That's why you're always alone. When you go out, are you approachable? Or do you have a RBF when you go out? It's the combination. You know the answers to the questions that you ask. But moving on to calmer waters again, we have the Ace of Cups, temperance, healing, self-love, self-care, wanting that new beginning, but being patient. It's also healing energy, like I said, calming those waters, going with the flow, going with it is what it is. It's having those moments of emotion, it's having those moments of clarity, it's having those flowing energies just consume you. But it's also maintaining that balance in it, because the temperance card is a little bit of hot and a little bit of cold. So you can't just cut off the flow of emotions and expect everything to go well. So that goes back to the juggler, which I understand. Trying to learn the lessons, trying to get an understanding, trying to get clarity. But I feel like it takes time. It's taking time. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, waiting. Hangman. Clarified by Hangman. Trying to look at things from a different perspective. Actually taking the time. Taking the time to see it from different standpoints, different angles. Clarify the Knight of Swords. King of Water. With the Mother of Water. Okay. Being patient and getting that mental clarity, getting those messages of clarity. It's also giving me patient on taking action, waiting to take action. So internally we have King of Cups, getting emotionally stable, but also holding back emotions, holding on tightly, keeping his emotions bottled up, as to say. But what's really going on is the Mother of Earth. He's following his intuition emotionally, but he is actually open. And he's just he's emotionally vulnerable as well. With the rain pouring down, there's no umbrella, there's no protection. She's just getting hit with all the water and trying to protect himself. As he gets that mental clarity, those messages of those downloads, those messages of clarity, Maiden of Air. Since we went that deep, let's move forward. Ten of Pentacles. He wants to feel it. He wants to tap into the feeling of long-term success and stability. He wants to feel balanced in order to move forward, to come out of those waters. He wants to be nurtured, be a little bit more grounded, wanting that fertile energy, the potential growth, the ability to grow and be fruitful. Mother of Earth. Clarify the Seven of Cups. No longer clear. I mean, no longer having options or confusion or emotional confusion, is like feeling like you maybe has no choice, right? Now keep getting the message. This connection requires balance. This connection requires balance. And then the Seven of Cups is the confusion, daydreaming, coming out of a daydreaming energy. No longer, hoping and wishing for it, but It's something about the connection. He's weighing his options about trying to figure out, to leave or to stay, trying to figure out, this or that, or maybe even just keeping the balance. But there is a lot of mental static, confusion. He needs a healing in order to make a judgment call. He needs to go through it and take control. Yeah, and in order to feel that stability, that growth potential to move forward. It's a lot about how he's feeling at this time, which I'm glad to see as far as the internal goes, because the external says otherwise. But I think he's tapping into how he's feeling and gaining that clarity emotionally. Let's just say that. What's the Hierophant? Praying more in a meditative mode. I'm getting nostalgia, missing feminine, missing the nurturing, the love, the care, the giving nature, the fruitful nature of the feminine energy. So maybe he's following religion, tradition, beliefs, or certain structure energies outwardly, but inwardly there is a fondness, there is a missing, there is a wanting to grab hold of those things, holding things near and dear, fond memories, sweet memories of the feminine. And all the while with this card, they say cooking up something, walking away, preparing for the future, maybe even walking away from traditional beliefs, the Book of Shadows, slowly moving towards being a little bit more grounded and manifesting the Tower moment. He's trying to bring forth something in order to get things moving so he can take a leap of faith. Yes, and actually take action towards this relationship. It's a fine balance. You can do things the right way or walk the beaten path, but if your heart's not aligned to it and your mind's not aligned to it, you're going to have to bring forth some changes within your life. If a lot of things come at you and you should or you shouldn't do that, you're trying to keep that balance between what you feel you should be doing versus what everybody else thinks you should be doing, or what the structural belief of what you should be doing is. You have to figure out what works for you. So at this time, masculine is just trying to incorporate all of those entities, the emotional, the mental, the traditional beaten path, and meditating on it. What's the Four of Swords? Yeah, healing. In a healing energy, we have that Five of Water here. That just being emotionally all over the place. It's trying to be patient with himself, trying to self-love, self-care, trying to be emotionally stable, holding his feelings back. It's sometimes, honestly, and this is just what I want to say, masculine, let those emotions flow. Tap into them, feel them, let them be known and understood, right? What's the Two of Swords? Nope, too many. Two of Swords. Yeah, mentally blocked, making a decision. And then we have the Eight of Earth, which is doing the internal work, working hard, the development of new emotions. They're immature, they're new, they're fresh, they're excited. Just doing the work. doing the work to take care of these decisions that he's trying to make. The fresh start in the beginning, getting downloads, getting messages, getting mental clarity. What's the Eight of Cups? Walking away, turn her back emotionally, wanting a fresh start after doing so, but then internally still having conflict on being a little bit more decisive and disciplined here. There is a little strife in needing to make a decision about, and you need to protect yourself from that. You need to stand your ground. What's the Ace of Swords? Lack of clarity, but then we have, or lack of communication. But then we have the Magician. Manifestation, trying to bring something back. And that's what I felt like as far as for masculine as well, because I feel like what he was trying to bring forth was more magician energy, manifesting. Okay, so things aren't clear. There's a lack of clarity. She's trying to manifest something, but also looking to it, scrying, trying to look beyond something. She's trying to follow her into her emotions, her feelings, to gain mental clarity. She's trying to manifest through heartbreak, through pain, trying to get clear on how to make herself happy, become a little bit more illuminated, and actually move forward to transform the situation. She's needing to be a little bit more grounded, needing fertility, and needing a little bit of control here. Let's see here. What else, feminine? Three of Pentacles. Breaking the pattern. Doing the work. More Three of Pentacles, Three of Earth. With the Strength card. Collaborating, being strong, having the power to build something, to get something off the ground, to work, to do the work. Breaking the pattern, having things stop, and actually do the work. Came right back out. Collaborate, working together to stop what keeps happening, and work on it. Nine of Air, which is fear, anxiety. Ten of Cups. Okay, so we have the Nine of Water, which is the Nine of Cups, being emotionally independent, being, self-indulgent, feeling left out in the cold, just trying to navigate those feelings, trying to figure out how to put out those fires, those little fires that come up with the abandonment issues. You're just gonna have to overcome them, which is what is going on mutually, but it's still present here. That was at the bottom of the deck twice for masculine. You gotta overcome that lack mentality, the lack thereof. Oh, woe is me. Oh, this is, but you have the power to change it, right? It's always been there, and it always will be there. You just need to become a little bit more stable, grounded internally. You're in control of your own stability. Queen of Pentacles. There's fertility there. Wanting to open up communication, wanting things to get started. There's new emotions here. Yeah. Healing. There's a lot of things that you don't know. Following your intuition, the moon and the sun, masculine and feminine energy, astrologically, planetarily, healing. And it's funny because you got the star, the sun and the moon here. So I feel some power there. healing. What's underneath the surface, the light is being shown on it. So the healing aspect of it is becoming a little bit more clear for you to make a judgment call, right? Ten of Swords, going back and forth in mindset, putting it into some things, certain mindsets that, yeah, the deciding thing, being in two minds, this way, that way, being maybe even mentally blocked and confused here, has control over you. So again, you need to be surrendering certain thought patterns, certain beliefs and ideals. So whatever is underneath the surface, feminine, that meditation is going to bring that forth. Meditating, being a little bit more grounded. So again, that's what the energy is today. Again, being more clear-minded, making head over heart, being open-minded as well. It's going to free your mind. King of Cups, getting more information. Yeah, you guys are getting more information as we go. High Priestess, following your intuition, not quite getting that cycle started. Moving in silence. See a little more for that High Priestess. Yeah, getting the cycle started in order to transform, to shift from the old to the new. Six of Wands. Victory and success. Patiently waiting to become a little bit more clear-minded. We'll see Five of Pentacles. Yeah, being burdened, feeling weighed down. Trying to abandon that, trying to let go for long-term success and stability. What's the Eight of Wands? Consulting a higher source in order to take the leap of faith. Getting it from a higher perspective. Three of Swords. Heartbroken, sadness, pain, sorrow. Internally, you're gaining your own stability, your own self-sufficiency. What's the Three of Wands? Waiting for this relationship to balance itself out. The patience, the expectation. The relationship gaining some type of balance. The Nine of Wands, pushing forward. Again, taking inventory on how you feel. What's the Magician? Having a Tower moment. Having epiphanies, bringing down old foundations in order to take action forward. That's why you guys are holding back for Earth here. Let's get some romance angels. Which is pretty good though. You gain your own, you gain your independence. You understand what you know, what you feel, what you're thinking. You have the opportunity to make those changes. And whatever emotions or strife, which we have here and here, the emotional, being emotionally all over the place and having conflict internally, yeah, that's gonna have to balance itself out. So it's like, yeah, we need some balancing, we need some fine tuning here. Let's get for masculine romance angels. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So it's like he's tapping into those feelings. He has, you know, those nostalgic memories where he's just want to reach out and grab, and having those feelings from the past. For the feminine here, let's see. Mutual energy for yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yep. release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And that's where it goes to where you guys are balancing yourself out. You're freeing yourself. You're clearing your energy. You're starting a new cycle with this new transformation, this death and rebirth energy. Fresh, renewed. And you're actually trying to tower some things out in order to move. That's what you guys are manifesting. Trying to clear your energy as well with that tower moment. You're freeing yourself. You're taking the leap of faith. You're doing it from a higher perspective. And then there we go at the bottom of the deck. We still got children. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So that goes back to immaturity. It goes back to actual physical children. It goes back to childhood wounds. It goes back to several different aspects. So don't just land it, just take it how it resonates, because we do have overcoming that Five of Pentacles, which is waiting to become a little bit more clear-minded, carrying the burden in order to gain long-term success. It's weighing heavy on you, but you're waiting. You're waiting for things to balance out, okay? Clear your energy and just move forward. You guys have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That goes back to transformation. Free yourself from whatever it is. Codependency, emotionally reliant on each other, mentally reliant on each other. Operate as one, but as separate individuals. When you take on another person into your life, you're still two individuals. You can't act like, think alike, and move alike. You move as one, as a unit for a common goal, a common outcome. But you're still yourself. You still behave yourself. Yes, you absorb other aspects or characteristics from those from around you. But again, that comes from the stability. Are you stable within yourself? Because you have to know who you are inside in order to function with another human and not take on their qualities. That which may seem negative to you or for them may work for them, and that may be their driving force on how they operate within their life, and that does not work for you. So you can't absorb that. You have to stand on your ground and stand on your own and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, going back to childhood issues, or just family issues in general, feeling abandoned, feeling lack mentality. That's something you were probably raised with. And then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And underneath the deck, express your love. Go ahead and express the go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I'm sorry. All right, playfulness. Mature man. It's time to change some things. Open up. Be a little bit more lighthearted. Masculine. I mean, you're mature, yes, but it's like, you got to make that change. And then there's another 5 changes that are coming from masculine, I feel. We got playfulness with the mature man, which is a 5. We have reconciliation, courthouse, which is a 5. Time to make a change, make a decision, especially with something surrounding a child. Keep an open mind about your official person, about who they are. Be open-minded. For your mind. For yourself, sorry. Stop hiding behind the mask. Put the mask down. Release your ex for this courtship. Time has come to clear your energy. You want this courtship. You want to come together. You want to spend time together and want to build this bond, but you got to clear that energy. Got to transform. Got to change. Codependency. Wealthy man. You got to change as far as your stability, or it's saying there's a lot of codependency within this relationship, whether it be emotionally, mentally, financially, all of that good stuff. Clear it up. Time to release some of that. Time to heal that, right? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. It's a high honor. That's what you're guided to do. Healing family issues. Poverty and despair. Lack mentality. Abandonment issues. I'm going to keep them. I normally don't. But, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and it's funny that it goes back to the community, which I asked about the loneliness earlier. Community in a sense of family. You feel like you belong. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy those around you. Go out. Stop feeling alone or segregated or something like that. And for whatever reason, I feel like that was more directed at me personally as well. But it's saying a lot as far as a sense of community and family and openness. Enjoy those around you. Go out into the community. Open up. Alright, outgoing messages for masculine. Alright, we got Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. I do feel a little waiting. I feel like the feelings are there, the emotions are there. I do feel the hesitation surrounding that though. We got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. That goes back to the missing the Empress, missing and having those fond memories. And we got healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Again, that goes back there, going with the flow, moving on to calmer waters, investing in self and being a little bit more patient and going with that flow of life, right? We got girl with the snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. I believe I had the seven of fire underneath the deck, maybe protecting his own energy as well, holding back emotions, also with the king of crone of water. And then we got chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Boom, there it is. All right, mutual energy. That's twice. All right. We got girls hog time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. That goes back to just being a little bit more open, changing things, collecting information. It says release your ex, and then we got courtship to gain your stability back. So just go have fun. Then we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, has block, controlling, restraint. That goes back to this here. The devil showing up, being decisive, swinging the pendulum is actually keeping feminine blocked here. We also got two of swords for masculine. So again, you both have some mental blockages in regards to how to move forward, which goes back to that codependency card. We got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. We have both of that with the tower and the death card for mutual energy, getting a new cycle in change. And then towering out things in order to take action, releasing those things, making those moves, clearing out the energy. And then we got keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I feel like that goes back to the decision. both. I have feminine juggling. I have masculine making decisions. We got Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords over here. We got Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords over here as well. And then we got the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman, third party energy. So, you know, the free yourself. And then we got from a false person, yes, freeing yourself from that as well. Any false person, and it doesn't have to be on masculine side, it can be feminine side too. You may be around a false person in order and needing to release or free yourself from. We got ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. And again, that goes back to that transformation and that tower energy. Let's get some outgoing messages for feminine. Some messages. There you go. Alright, not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call person, boundary, still angry. Yeah, there may be some of those mental blockages having control over you. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. I feel like you would like that, honestly, which is why we need to heal. There's a lot of things underneath the surface that need light being shown on them. So that'll come to completion. That'll bring the completion, I'm sorry. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. That's pretty much, one of those things where, yeah, that's what you feel, that's what you like. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So that's what it is, and that's how it is. Pretty much that's all I have for you. Keep a positive mindset. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.